Those of you who are new here, my name is Jamie, and I am a content creator, but I am a content creator for others. Or if you want to beam the light and face it up off the ceiling, it can hit strong and then give you a little natural lighting. I usually just use the magnet and clip it on the inside of somebody's outfit. That lens actually will kind of blur out the background. So as you saw, like the plant in the background was kind of blurred out. Well, hello everybody, I am back. Whew. It has been quite the week, and I am actually, the week's over with, but I'm actually getting ready for the next week that's coming up. I have a few interviews to do this week and then content. Those of you who are new here, my name is Jamie, and I am a content creator, but I am a content creator for others. I film and edit a lot of things for some of the people here in Atlanta and other places around the world. But on this channel, I like to share tips and tricks on how to create content, what equipment to use, and just sometimes what I'm doing every day with my lifestyle. Don't have too much of a life because my life is helping and serving others. But I've been getting back to me. So this video is going to be, I guess, how I pack my equipment, like what I will bring for filming for the next few days. When I show you all of that, I think I'm going to use this camera to show you all of that. But let me figure out these settings. I want it to be in 4K. Okay. Let's see how this is looking. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to fix the settings on this. But yeah, I want to use this today to film with. So let's go. So, I guess let's get started and let me show you what I use to film. So let's go. Let me get this is my equipment here. Let me pull this around. Okay, so I got everything. This is everything that I would pack with me. Like, let's say we're gonna film like a podcast or something. In my backpack, I have this microphone. And on this microphone, I can connect this body mic here that goes with the DJI on here, as well as one of these mini mics. You put it on there, stick this over. What I do with this is stick it on one of these mic stands. This is the mic stand. I connect this on here. Whoever is interviewing or whatever they're doing, I will just have it kind of like in front of them. So this will be my backup mic, just in case the body mics or the other mics do whatever. I always will just have an extra one going. I used to actually record with my cell phone sound as well. Like sometimes I would have like all three, because you never know what is going to happen. This always comes with me in my little caboodle kit of going somewhere to film somebody. So I have that microphone. I also have these two mics. These two mics can clip onto the body, or I can also have a cord where the little mic can be somewhere else on them. I usually just use the magnet and clip it on the inside of somebody's outfit. With these, you can connect the sound to your camera. You can connect the sound with the little amp thing right here to the top of your camera. Plug it in, and then the sound will go automatically straight to the camera. That is my microphone system that I've been working with these days. I have 4 cameras. My vlogging cameras, 2 Canons, a Pocket 3, and a camcorder. This camera here I used on my last video that I did about just getting started in 2025 on YouTube. It flips up. It is the Canon EOS M6 mirrorless camera. This is the lens that it came with. But when I did my video the last time, I put a 50mm lens on it, this one right here. That lens actually will kind of blur out the background. So as you saw, like the plant in the background was kind of blurred out. So that's why I like to use the 50mm, because then it makes the body stand out a little more, adds a little more crispness. This is the camera I use for that. I feel that last video could have looked any kind of way with any camera, as long as I had the 50mm lens on there. And this camera I also used with this lens on it when we did, what's a recent video with Candy for Speak on it? The camera that was angling towards her, I kept this lens on it for that one. The main camera lens that was on the both of them, I used this lens right here. 17-40mm lens right here. I used that the last time with Candy and Shamia. When I take the lens off of the M6 to use my other Canon lenses on it, I do have to get an adapter, and this adapter right here, it's about like $100 something. I got the Canon adapter, so at least that way it won't act tricky, because sometimes if you get the ones that are compatible, like all the settings might not work. So I got the Canon one. So anytime I want to take this lens off, I can put this adapter on there. So that's good to look into. So if you are going to stick with a certain brand, Sony, Canon, Panasonic, whatever it is you want to use, get one with an interchangeable lens on it, so then that way you can start investing in different lenses, change your quality up, and then you won't have to always buy another camera. You can just buy another lens, because they get expensive. So yeah, I will pack like 4 cameras for the Shamia Speak on It one, since that's one of the examples. We only used 2 cameras for that one. Where is the cover for this? I'm always losing the lens covers. This one is the R10, and then this one is the T8i. But yeah, I haven't used all 4 cameras in forever. This one here, I'll put example up of this Canon here of what I did, and I used the 50mm lens with this. Now, usually when I'm doing interviews, if I have enough space, I really like to use the 50mm lens, because it's just gonna give you the crispness that you want. I have in here a pack of batteries for everything, a bunch of mounts that I keep in this pack as well when I'm using the different cameras. Instead of always having to have a tripod for each camera, I can just use a light stand, any stand, put this on there, and then set the camera up somewhere. In my big bin, I will have extension cords, like I said, my mic stand. I have this extra light right here that I also like to bring with me. This one here is a panel light. This one casts a lot of light on the subject. Let me show it to you. There's panel light here. At one point, I was just taking this little suitcase here and then just going to somebody, especially if I was just vlogging and just needed a little light in the room. Or if you want to beam the light and face it up off the ceiling, it can hit strong and then give you a little natural lighting, kind of like this. I have 2 lights on me right now, but you can beam it off the ceiling and it can hit on you. So this is good just with some individual stuff that day if I'm at somebody's house, because they don't always necessarily vlog, you know, it might be a beauty video or something like that. And I always don't want to carry the big umbrella light, because putting that up and taking it down is a whole lot. Oh, and in my big crate, I have extension cords and everything in there. Anything you might need. I have this light. Here. As you see, I keep it together because putting together and taking this big boy down is a lot. And the umbrella is not huge. I use this one depending on what size room you're working with. It's enough light depending on what size room that you're working with. It comes with this case, so you can just put everything in there, carry it with you. But when I'm doing local stuff like in the city, I just keep it together, put it in the car, and go. That light can be used for interviews, talking head videos, and like beauty videos. But like I mentioned, the size of it, you can go bigger just depending on how much space that you're working with. You know, some people are all about their light, I need my light on me. And yes, that's what the panel light or the big umbrella light could be used for. But I'm all about the hair light. And the hair light can also, put it at a distance, can also be kind of used as backlighting, because it will add a little more dimension to separate you from the environment or what you have going on. It'll just make you pop a little more. So people, yeah, they want that light, but I want to make sure you have that hair light, because even sometimes, well, really what I have been doing if I'm going to somebody's house just to vlog real quick, I used to take my panel lights that were bigger than this, but I just take these 2. It comes in a pack of 2, and whoever's filming set it on each side of them, and It just hits really nice. Because when you're vlogging, you don't want it to just be super lit. Most people, I have suggested for them to change the lighting in their house. So the lighting's kind of set at most of the houses that I go to. But sometimes I might need a little more. These 2 panel lights come in handy. And then on a light day, this is all I'm taking to work. My extension cord in here, my tripod for my camera, the 2 panel lights, and the stand for each light. And it's small, lightweight, and easy to go. So I keep this with me as well. I'm always gonna pack one of these just in case, depending on how much space you're working with. I might have to put a camera on top of here and set it near or close to the individual. Or if I'm vlogging that day, the camera will definitely be on here. And I just walk around and follow them with this in my hand. Because sometimes I'll film people's videos with one of the little vlogging cameras like this one right here, or what is it, the DJI. If I don't want to deal with the muted color and all of that of the DJI, or just dealing with the whole thing, I will bring a normal camera because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to just grab a good old camera and go, and putting it on here. This is always in my purse every day, all day. And then this little light right here, I always have it with me. I've shown this light to you guys before. These lights are good for having colors when need be. Tomorrow, woo, that is a bright one. You can do a normal clear light, you can do colored lights, but yes, this light always comes with me for when I might be in a dim situation. I have smaller ones, but I think people keep getting me for my lights. I just don't know where my other small ones are at. So I'm back to using this one right here. What I will be packing with me this week for my work week, I have also this right here, my little SIM cards. I keep this in my pouch because you never know. You think you have deleted everything and then something ends up full. My battery charger for all of the camera's batteries, but I have like 5 batteries, so I really don't need to bring it. But every time I don't bring it, that's when I realize I thought all my batteries were charged. But yeah, that is it. That is what I pack with me for my work week. Anything that you've seen here that you kind of like, I will have it listed below. This stuff does come in handy. I am an Amazon affiliate, but for the GVM lights that I use, I am an affiliate with them too, so I will have that linked below, because if you sign up for GVM, you will always get emails. The lights sometimes are 75% off. They've got all kinds of little lights like this. They have other accessories and other things that aren't just like heavy duty lights that are expensive. You know, the little lights that come on the cameras, the selfie lights and all of that. Go to the GVM website. You will see a lot of things that might catch your eye. And if you sign up for the website to receive the emails, like, you might get it 70% off. So I suggest going on over the GVM. I use GVM a lot. I use Neewer. I suggest Neewer to a lot of people because Neewer is a little more flexible on pricing, and they tend to give some of the same products, but they have a lot of things that are way lower in cost. Neewer or GVM, I highly suggest them as like the go-to products. If you see them on Amazon, you know, if you see them anywhere, they are trustworthy. They're gonna stay charged, or it's gonna come with a cord that you can plug it in. So those are the 2 brands that can help you with pretty much anything that you're looking for. I just wanted to share with you how I roll when I go to work for the week and the things that I pack with me, you know, depending on if it's a light day or a heavy day. This week is going to be a heavy week with a few different projects that will need more lighting. Sometimes when I go to different locations, they already have a setup. A lot of people that I work with ask me the lights that I use, and so they order them as well. So I don't always have to pack my stuff with me, which is good. The more you bring this stuff around with you, the more it gets flimsy, screws pop, screws get loose, you know. The less handling of the lights that you have to do, the better. So yeah, I would just pack light though with this. But yeah, so this week it's a heavy week. Maybe I'll throw in a few things. I don't know. Everything I do, it can't be seen till later. So that's why it's really hard for me to vlog. It's easier for me to show you guys what I use and teach you the steps on how to do some of this stuff. If you have not heard, Speak On It is back. The first interview was Todd Chrisley. The one that's up right now is Jamal Ryans. And we just filmed another one Can't tell you who that is, but that's gonna be exciting. Shamia has a lot of things coming up. Kia has a lot of things coming up. Sweet Tea has a lot of things coming up. Mayetta has a lot of things coming up. Candy has a lot of things coming up. I have a lot of things coming up. Oh, and I do want to do a video on like all the people that I watch on YouTube that I find interesting. Let it be vloggers, like gossip vlogs or travel vloggers. I love a good docu-series. There's all kinds of the people that I watch to teach me about new cameras and new lenses. So I do want to do like a breakdown video of all the people that I would suggest that you should watch on YouTube, along with the ones that I work with, of course. But that will, yeah, I can make that video. That one will be coming up soon. So anywho, if you found this video to help in any way, I'm not really sure if I really helped you or if I really just showed you what I use when I go to work. But hopefully how I showed you I use some of these things, maybe you're like, oh, I need that too. So let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you liked it. Give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and more videos to come on tech stuff, vlogging stuff, lifestyle stuff, and things to look out for. Till next time, bye.